What's good, gang? Welcome back to another episode. And as you remember, we do have a pink sheep. So, in today's episode, we are going to be building Pink Sheep a castle. So, to start, we're going to need some materials like cherry wood, we're going to need some polished diorite, we're going to need some of this red wood, and some nether bricks for the base. So, I think I'm going to build it somewhere around here. So, let me just get the formation of the base thingy. Okay, so I'm thinking about yay big with a bunch of towers that I will add in the back like this. So we're going to be doing spruce for the floors, and for the walls I'm going to be using pink, red and white concrete. So let me just build up something and show you what I have in mind. For the front gate towers I'm going to be using this red wood and the quartz, and then I'll add a purple top so it looks something like this. Okay, so if I just quickly add another one like that, there we go. So now we have both the towers and I think it looks good. So let's get on to building the rest of the towers. So this is the color gradient that I'm going to be going for all the towers, red, pink and white, and then I'll add a cone. But before that, I do want to build a beacon to add haste to, because mining is just a little too slow. So once I get haste to, the whole process should become 2 times faster. Okay, so I built 2 towers and this is what it ended up like, and I love the color gradient and how it turned out. Anyways, as you can see, I only have 9 bread left and I always have a problem for food. So I'm gonna build a big pig farm, those nether pigs. So I'm gonna go build one of those farms so that I don't ever run out of food and I have pork chops for the rest of my life. So let me just quickly go to the nether and start building this. Okay, now the farm is complete. I just have to go to the roof so that I can AFK for some time. And while I'm AFKing, I'm just gonna tell you this design was of YouTube, link in description. Anyways, I AFK'd for 8 minutes and 11 seconds. So let's see what the oh, there we go. We're never gonna starve again. Yeah! Please ignore the stutter. Anyways, I'm gonna build another portal right here so that I can head back home. So let me just quickly, okay, no, let's get back to building the base. Okay, and that's another tower complete, and now let me build the rest of the towers. Okay, I've built 4 towers in total and I like how they turned out, so I'll build 2 more and be back. I want to build more beacons so that I can get all the effects when I'm inside the castle, but for that I need more nether stars. So yeah, this is not my fight because I'm traumatized by withers. I lost one of my hardcore worlds to them, and that hardcore went for that hardcore world went for 1,000 days. You can see I'm panicking. Okay, no, I'm gonna let them do their part and then why am I lagging? And then I'll finish my part. Leave me. Okay, that's one, and then let me just quickly finish this guy off, and there we go. So we got a couple nether stars, and let's make a bunch of beacons. Okay, so I completed one more tower and I'm just lifting up the walls a little bit. And there we go. Look how it turned out. I love this. I just need to add one more big tower in the middle between of those 2 left towers right here. And I think this castle will be complete with the tower building. So let me just add this beacon and then I'll get back to that. Okay, I got sick of building, so I decided to go look for cactuses because I need for the build. And I found this buried treasure which led me to this dog, which ended up protecting me from a lot of googlies at night because I don't know, he's just a good dog, but I haven't tamed him yet, so I'm going to tame him now and then I'm going to go look for the buried treasure. Welcome to the fam gang. Anyways, we found the buried treasure a little later and we got the stuff, and now we are on an adventure to go look for cactuses. I haven't found cactuses yet, but I found these alays, so I've been looking for at least 4 hours now and I still haven't found a cactus, but I did find this, so I'm just gonna go down and take the weakness potion and the golden apple, and I think the weakness potion should be in here, and I'll just take the golden apple and be on my way. Yeah, so wait, what? Is that a cactus? Oh, no way. I've never been so. I've never been happier, bro. I finally found the cactus. Oh, wait, I need to hold. Oh my. Bro, you don't understand how long it took me to find this cactus. Oh my god, the beauty, you green beauty. I'm not even kidding. It took me hours to look for a desert and I finally found it. So I'm just gonna go back home so I can build a farm so I'll never have to get cactuses again. Oh my god, hello Mr. Farmer. You don't understand how long it's been since I've seen someone I know. You know what? Take all the bread. I don't want it. All this bread is for you. I got cactuses, I got a dog, I got a lace from this trip. It was a good trip, but it was a very long trip. So you know what? Let me just head back home. I can hear my dumbass dog suffocating. Are you good? Are you okay? You're good, bro? Okay, there we go. Let's go back home. I can't wait to sleep in my... What the... Okay. Anyways, I got gifts for all of you. Not just a new friend, but I've brought all of you stuff. So I'm going to sit all of you down and I'm going to show you guys what I got for you. I hope you guys are excited, gang. So first, obviously, why, what happened to you? Okay, anyways, so once I fed all of you guys, I'm just gonna bring you some gifts here. Look, do you guys like? It's armor. Now you guys are protected. Ava, I got one for Happy too, and I didn't have enough for all of you. I'm sorry, gang, but I will get you guys, I promise. Anyways, now that we have that one cactus after hours of searching, we're gonna make a cactus farm so that I never have to go looking for one ever again. So I'll be back. Okay, the farm is complete and I did forget to click record when I was building the last tower, but the last tower is officially complete. So we do have all the towers set in and ready. The exterior is done. But let me just quickly go to the farm and check if... Why is it not there? Did I build it wrong? I built it wrong. Okay. I do want to add some windows and lights onto the tower, so I will do that later. But first, what I want to do is I want to terraform the castle. I want to make it look like it's standing on a mountain. And I'm thinking deep slate, so I'm just going to quickly build a deep slate mountain around this castle and I'll be back. Also, I went to check on my cactus farm and it's working, so that's great. Also, this is one of the best methods to get deep slate in the game. I accidentally found this when I was fighting the wither. So basically what I do is I will spawn the wither, but instead of fighting the guy myself, I put a bunch of iron golems which will do the fighting for me, so I don't really have to do much here. So I'll spawn the wither, and then when the iron golems go to fight it, the wither, you know, it tries to run away, and then while it does that, it creates a passage with itself, right? So it drops all this deep slate. Just look at the amount from just one wither fight. So imagine doing this a bunch of times. So after I fight maybe like let's say 5-6 withers, I have a shulker box full of deep slate just by, you know, fighting the wither. And I get nether stars and deep slate. Just look at the amount of deep slate I got by just 3 to 4 withers. So yeah. So this is the kind of design I'm going for. This is just one side of the castle. So I'm going to add this deep slate mountain all around the castle. And why did I choose deep slate? It's for the lore. You guys will find out soon. Gang, I'm telling you, this is one of the best ways to get deep slate. All I do is make a little lane, then I punch the wither a bunch of times. He gets pissed off, he comes at me, he breaks all the deep slate around me, and then I kill him. And look at the amount of deep slate I get. All I have to do is just do this a bunch of times, and that's all the deep slate I'll ever need. Jesus, okay, this might not be the safest method, but it works, and that's all that matters. It works. Just look at the amount of deep slate I got just out of a couple withers. And I got all the nether stars I would ever need. I had 2 name tags. I'm just going to quickly name this guy Savior because he saved me in the last episode, and I'm going to name this white one Gucci because it reminds me of my dog that I had when I was a kid. Okay, I need more deep slate, so let me just quickly go get... Ouch, okay. Okay, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but if you saw last episode in which I built all the automatic farms I'll ever need in this hardcore world, I built a pumpkin farm, and I said if the pumpkin farm worked and was good, I would build a watermelon farm. So I'm just going to quickly build a watermelon farm so that I can use it for trading with villagers later. Okay, and the farm should be complete. So now I'm just gonna go fight more with us, get more deep slate, and get back to the build. Okay, so I've completed the base of the thing. I just need to fill in those gaps and then the mountain should be complete. In this area, I've left a little space. I think I'm gonna build something here, but I don't know what. But for now, we'll just keep it like that. Okay, so the Deep Slate Mountain is complete officially, and I love how it turned out. It's exactly what I went for, the castle on the hill type vibe, and it's connected fully to the ground, so it looks like a proper mountain, and I love how it turned out. It took me so long, even though it looks like a couple seconds on the video, but it took me a long while. So I love how it turned out, how the castle turned out, how the mountain turned out, and I think I have to add like a little pink staircase in the middle over there, so I'll do that and I'll be back. But overall, I love how this turned out. Okay, I think it looks really good. It really matches with the deep slate background. But now I want to add some roses onto the walls, and I'm going to use red concrete and cactus green concrete. Cactus green concrete, and to make roses something like this. And I think it looks good. Having little roses up on the walls, I think it really adds something to the build. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like, and I like it. On second thought, I don't like the beacons beans, so I am going to use a resource pack to get rid of them later. But for now, I'm just going to shove them inside the tower so I don't have to deal with them ever. And I also don't like the floor. I don't think the spruce looks good, so I'm going to replace it with cherry blossom planks because I think it just looks better. So I'll be back after doing this whole floor. While I'm doing the floors, I'm also going to be putting beacons underneath the towers. So yeah, I think with this beacon, I might add speed or jump boost. I don't know because I already get haste, so I might add... What? Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, okay, that scared the hell out of me. So let me just get to the middle of all these towers and damn. Jeez, okay. I'm gonna build beacons in these towers. Yo, okay, leave me alone. Yo. Where are all of you coming from? Okay. What? Ah! Oh. Jesus. Okay, yeah. I just want to put a beacon, bro. Leave me alone. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to put jump boost in this one because I love jump boost. I feel like people don't appreciate. Why? Oh my god, I'm popping so many totems. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna complete the floor and I'll be back after adding a couple more beacons. Let me just add one over. Yo, why are there so many of you? Jesus, leave me alone. God damn. Oh my god. I can't keep popping totems. Are you kidding me? Why are there so many of them? Oh my god. What? I don't need this much pressure. I just want to do the floor and I just want to build, please. I'm so scared of adding beacons now, but I have to because I'm getting ganked. Bro, relax. Ah! Okay, all that havoc is done. I think I'm done. The floor is fully pink. Now you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add decoration inside the castle. Finally something peaceful. So let's start off by building a throne for pink sheep. So I'm just gonna freestyle here and I think this looks good. I don't know, I'm just freestyling, and then I'm gonna add a little staircase over here, which we're gonna have a wheat farm underneath because pink sheep, she's the queen of wheat, she loves wheat. So we'll add some hay bales for decoration. And after that, I'm gonna bring pink sheep to her throne. So welcome to your castle, gang. I told you one day that I will do this for you, so I am gonna do this for you. I told you. Anyway, so now that pink sheep is here, I think it looks good. Anyways, what we're gonna build next is the railings for this place, and then we're gonna add a little dining table so that pink sheep can bring her friends and they can all have lunch. And since I'm rich, I'm gonna use beacons because why not? Anyways, then I'm gonna add some chairs around this tables and so add some more decorations around the place. So I'm just gonna add some leaves here for like plant decorations, and then I'll add some cups on the table, and then I'm gonna add a bunch of clays around this thing. Can I put a lantern on top? I don't know. No? Can I? What if I do? Oh, I like this. Okay, so I'm going to add this all around the carpets, and then I'm going to extend the carpets out to whatever is there in the castle. So it's like a connecting thing. And over here, I'm going to add a little storage unit, even though I'm not going to really store anything. But I think this looks good for a storage unit. I'll add a painting over here. Yeah, I think this one looks good. And then I'll add a bunch of paintings all around so that just doesn't look too empty. And I'll add a bunch of bookshelves later on and some stands and just to emit some light. And there we go. I think it's coming along. And in this tower is where we're going to add Pink Sheep's bedroom. So first I'm going to start by building a little pathway, and then I'll add some staircase that will lead us to the top of the room. Okay, I think this is high enough, so let me just build the floor, and once I complete it, I'm going to build these pillars so it looks like there's some support, because I don't want it just being staircase and a floor. So yeah, I think that looks fine. We're going to put some lanterns all around so that there's light, and over here I'm going to add an enchanting table because there's too much space here. So there we go, that looks good. We'll add some bookshelves around, and then because Pink Sheep is rich, we're going to add a bunch of gold blocks around the area, and just places that look empty we're just going to scatter a bunch of gold blocks like this so that it shows that Pink Sheep is rich. Anyway, so we're gonna add her bed right over here. We'll add some railings, and then we'll add some more decorations in the room, like these flowers, and then we'll add this cherry sapling. What's a castle without a bodyguard? So we're gonna add an iron golem here to protect Pink Sheep from all the googlies. Here we'll add some bookshelves in her room, and you know what? It's raining and I feel bad for Pink Sheep. So I'm gonna add like an overhead hanger of this thing, so in case it rains, Pink Sheep is protected from the rain. And I think it looks good. I think it actually adds on to the castle. So yeah, I think that looks good. And I'm thinking of adding like a little water fountain thing here in the center, so I'll just build it and show you guys, because I don't think you guys will just understand by what I'm said. But alongside, I'm going to add some windows because the towers look too plain from the outside. So let me just add a bunch of windows all around. And also I found this guy in between. As we all know, we can neutralize them by sitting in a boat, and eventually their crossbow will break, which will make them just sit there. But we'll do that later. For now, I want to build this water fountain thing that I was talking about. So it's going to look something like this. And as you can see, it just takes up space. That's all I wanted to do. It doesn't look that good, but it just takes up space, and that's what I was going for. It also goes in her room, so it takes up a lot of space there, so it doesn't look too small. And we added a bunch of trapdoors to the floor so that there's some texture. And yeah, I think it looks good. Now I just have to add some more windows like this. And now I just need to add a couple more windows, but I'm gonna go get some shroom lights so that light emits through the windows at night, because I have an idea. So I'm just gonna quickly go get this and place them behind the windows, so at night it should look something like that. There we go. See, that's exactly what I was going for. Now I'll just do these on all of the rest of the towers, and I'll be back. Okay, I've added light windows on all these towers, even though it looks a little dark on the bottom, but I think I might do something later. But for now, let's add a bodyguard in her bedroom, just in case. Might be her boyfriend also. We don't know what Pink Sheep is up to. It doesn't matter. So now we're gonna do a raid again, because I am out of totems. So I just wanna quickly get some totems back. Okay, they're supposed to be coming down this pipe, but then I don't know why they're not. Let me just go check on them. Okay, they're all there, so they should be coming down the pipe soon, but they're not. Okay, why they're not even shooting at me? Why are they just running? Are they scared? What is going on? Okay, hi guys, what's up? We don't want to kill me. Even if I hit them, they don't want to kill me. Okay, that's peace. What's good, gang? Welcome to another episode of where we tamed a bunch of evil people. We're Mafia gang, Mafia. Okay. I guess that's cool, but I do need the totems, so I'm gonna have to get rid of you guys, even if you guys don't want to kill me. But I guess that's cool. But is this a glitch? What's going on, Mojang? Fix your game. Okay, let me see. Even the big ones don't attack. What? Hey, that's crazy. This is chill, bro. Like, they don't want me. I don't know if I should feel like good or like unloved, because not even bad guys want me, bro. Oh, why did that guy want me? Okay, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get rid of all of them. Oh shit! The Vex spawning people, they want me. No, no. Ah. Okay. Oh, okay. We got the totems. That's good, bro. I hate these Vexes. They're so annoying. But yo. Oh, yo. Okay. Damn. Oh, okay, we completed the raid. You know what? I'm just gonna go home. I got a bunch of totems back, and that's all that matters. I'm just gonna head home. Okay, I wanna add some decoration on the Deep Slate Mountains. I'm gonna start by adding a well and getting rid of this guy because he's annoying as hell. And then I don't know what else to do. I think I might add like a little park bench thing over here, and then we'll add like a little campfire spot right over here so that people can chill. And then, oh my god, why, bro? I needed him. Whatever, doesn't matter. So we're gonna add some campfires, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a bunch of trees around. So it just doesn't look too empty. We're just gonna add a bunch of cherry blossom trees so it takes up the area, and that looks good. And now I have an idea. I'm gonna add a bunch of pink cherry blossom planks around the trees, and I want it to look like the pink is spreading from the trees, and I will tell you why soon. So I'll be back once I do it. I don't know if you guys have seen, but this black sheep has been here since day one, and he's needed for the plots. I'm just gonna put him in a cage inside the castle, and I'll tell you why soon. This guy conveniently spawned right after the iron golem killed my other guy, so I'm gonna try to neutralize him later on, but for now I'm just gonna keep him here. And the castle is basically complete. I wanna add a little flooring to the grassy areas, so I wanna make like a proper path somewhere around here, so I'll do that real quick and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I came up with and I love it, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay gang, we are back at my place, and now I'm gonna give you a full tour of the castle because it is complete, and I'm gonna tell you the lore as well that I have behind it. So I'll just take Buddy and head over to the castle, and oh my god, it looks so good. Just look at it, it's big. I love how it turned out. I think I just think it's perfect. The color gradients, the quad, everything together, I think it just looks good. So we'll just take Buddy and we will keep him over here tied up to this fence post right here, and we'll start the tour. So we start over here obviously with the pink pathway floor, which is built with random blocks, and we're gonna add a bunch of stuff around it, but for now we're just focusing on the castle for today's episode. So we're gonna go inside, and obviously we are greeted by the bodyguard over here, Mr. Iron Golem, and then we start over here. So over here, right here to the right, we have the enchanting table, which Pink Sheep does all her enchanting. And wait, we can't do the tour without this. What's up, Pink Sheep? We bow our heads to the Queen Pink Sheep, who I actually decided to name why can't I say the name? Pink Frost, and I'll tell you why soon. So Pink Sheep's name is Pink Frost, and so that is her throne. I think it looks really good. And over here we have the little dining table where Pink Sheep eats with all her friends and all her gang members. Who knows what she does. And this is basically the dining table. Over here we obviously have a bunch of gold scattered around the whole place because Pink Sheep is rich. Here we have a little painting, and over here we have her wheat farm because she is a rich queen and she has all the wheat in the world. So yeah. And up here we have a little, why is the wheat missing? Up here we have a little wait, before that there's a little storage room. That's cool, doesn't really matter. But up here we have a little art gallery slash bookshelf type thing, just the zone that Pink Sheep can walk and look down on her castle from here. So yeah, that's basically it for the downstairs. So once we come up here, we have the prisoner, and this prisoner's name is Deep Sheep, and I will tell you why soon. So basically Deep Sheep used to rule this land until Pink Frost came over and built this castle. So that's why we built the ground out of Deep Slate blocks. Anyways, coming up here we have the Pink Sheep's bedroom where she has her boyfriend slash bodyguard, and this is Pink Sheep's bedroom, with the water fountain in the middle, a bunch of books because she reads, and a bunch of flowers, windows. And now remember I put a cherry thing here, and this plant is called Freed, and it is a cherry blossom tree that we planted all around the Deep Slate Mountains. So Deep Sheep basically came, and this used to be Deep Sheep's land, but he was a bad person, I think. Yeah, he was. And Pink Frost came and took over, and then she started planting this tree called Freed, which spread the pink around. So that's why this whole mountain is becoming pink. So this whole hill will eventually become pink. But that is basically the lore of this mountain. This used to belong to, okay, that guy should not hit me, otherwise the dogs will kill him, and I need him. I want him to. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that guy did not stand a chance. So yeah, that's basically the lore. So I have built this pink thing all around the mountain like this, as you can see. So underneath each tree, all these trees that are planted are the plant freed, and they are freeing the kingdom from the deep slate curse. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, otherwise pink sheep will come and haunt you. Turn on the notifications so you're there for the next episode. Take care, gang.